some events can keep us emotionally stuck at the age of trauma, but as we begin to heal, it's possible to get unstuck. Hello, and welcome to another episode with me, Lorianne Marks. For those who do not know me, I am an ordained pastor and a specialized counselor focusing on Christians and PTSD. I share my research, knowledge, expertise, as well as my personal experiences to create awareness on PTSD and the ripple effects thereof. So lean forward as I do a continuation on the last topic called Seasons of Life. So previously we spoke about the seasons of life and how we sometimes get stuck in an event hindering our overall growth in life. And today I want to share a little more on getting stuck, the portion of getting stuck. Trauma at an early age can disrupt your emotional growth. You might not outgrow childlike actions. Instead, they may remain as coping methods, causing challenges in your overall lifestyle. Examples like relationships, work, sense of self, etc. When trauma impairs your ability to develop full emotional maturity, which is also known as arrested psychological development. Trauma can freeze your emotional response at the age of when you experienced it. A personal experience with someone really dear to me. She experienced a form of betrayal which caused her to go into a deep state of anxiety. And when triggered, she would go back into her past, thinking that she was a teenager and completely blanked from her present and all that she has accomplished. Now, why she went back into her teenage years is because she had lost her mother suddenly and never had the opportunity to heal, as she and her siblings had no time to mourn when their father suddenly had introduced them to another woman who they now had to call mom. There was a lot more ripple effects within her story, but I want to zoom in on her going back. For many people who suffered some form of trauma, when not dealt with, it can be overlooked and life may seem to be carrying on. But what happens when you come face to face with challenges that seems to be out of your control? Are you able to identify it as it comes your way and act in a healthy manner to manage the challenge? Or does it cause you to react in a childlike way that once served as a coping mechanism, though now seems to negatively impact your life? And this might look like self-sabotaging, not being able to maintain healthy relationships, an inability to perform well at work, adult tantrums, having a victim mindset, or poor sense of self. When you do feel or act emotionally younger than your actual age, know that this is known as age regression. 7 common reasons the past is keeping you stuck. 1. Your emotions are flashbacks. 2. You unconsciously believe you need to repeat the past to resolve it. 3. You think that numb is better than feeling. 4. You are distracted by perfectionism and the need for approval. 5. You believe you are not worthy of more in life. 6. You feel powerless. And 7. You don't remember what happened to you. Should you relate to any of the above, you need to know that it's not God's plan to keep you stuck. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will hold on to you with my righteous right hand. We are taught in the Word of God that there is a time for everything under the heaven. And this is your time to heal. Ways that can help you heal. Let's start by highlighting that there is no one-size-fits-all method. So start by being patient with your healing journey. Don't isolate yourself. Talk about what happened. Give yourself time. Find a support system. Set healthy boundaries. Make time for self-care. Work with your feelings, your emotions. Practice mindfulness. And seek professional help. Traumatic events cannot be erased, but the distressing emotions and body sensations associated with the experience can be integrated as being part of the past, so it no longer has a hold on you. Once traumatic memories have been firmly filed as in the past, you can function again. As a result, you can shift your focus, not forgetting the trauma, but starting to see beyond it and ultimately allowing God to turn it around for your good, so much so that the traumatic experience is no longer disruptive. You can surely overcome this through prayer, the Word of God, and a professional counselor.